Solve this one, all of you. If a squared plus 1 upon a squared is equal to 23, a is not equal to 0, find the value of a cube plus 1 upon a cube. Try it on. If you're not able to solve it, raise your hand. But try. The formulas are there in front of you. Again, use the same kind of reasoning that we used when we had to solve a squared plus 1 upon a squared given a plus 1 upon a. Right? Last 2 minutes. If someone's not able to solve it, raise your hand. And be honest. We are still learning. Okay, Sarah. Nobody's been able to solve it. It's just a 2-mark question. 4 minutes. It's already been 5 minutes. Paki, only that's the answer? Nothing else? That's correct, but there's one more answer. Ishan, that's correct. Paki, whenever we take a square root, remember what I told you, we need a plus minus. There will be 2 answers there.
Yes, sir.
Don't forget that. Otherwise, even though your answer is correct, you would lose half a mark. Sarah, let's solve this.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So in all these formulas that we know, Sarah, okay, what do we have to find out? I can't hear you. What do we need to find out?
We need to find out the cube of we need to convert this into a cube and find the answer.
What do we need to find out? We need to find out a cube plus 1 upon a cube, right?
Yes.
Which formula do we know of a cube plus 1 upon a cube? This one.
Yes.
Now, to know this, when we see the right hand side, what is the one thing that we need to know? A plus 1 upon a.
Yes.
That's the only way we can figure this out, because that's the only formula that we know. Or instead of formula, that's the only identity that we know.
Yes.
So, given this information, can I find out a plus 1 upon a given a square plus 1 upon a square is 23?
Yes. We can expand and then.
Expand what?
Then we can expand and then find the value of maybe a plus 1 upon a.
Expand what?
A square plus 1 upon a square.
A square plus 1 upon a square, what identity is then? How do I
A square plus 1 upon a square plus 2,
okay,
which will be is equal to 23.
but why do you want to do that? Why do you want to? There's no identity as such, right? Do we have an identity called a square of this?
Yes.
If we do a plus 1 upon a the whole thing square,
Yes, we can do it.
what was that?
A plus 1 upon a the whole thing square is equal to a square plus 1 a square plus 1 upon a square minus 2.
Minus or
The
plus?
plus 2.
So why don't we use this? Why are you trying to do the one in the book, which doesn't make sense at all? Okay, so you know this identity, right?
Yes.
So now tell me. So a plus 1 upon a, the whole thing square will make b equal to 1. What is a square plus 1 upon a square?
A square is 23.
Plus 2.
Yes.
A plus 1 upon a, the whole thing square is equal to 25.
Yes. So a plus 1 upon a is equal to plus minus 5.
So taking square on both the sides, so we'll get plus minus 5. Does this make sense more?
Yes.
Use this one, okay? Okay. Now we know that if a plus 1 upon a is equal to 5, now we want a cube plus 1 upon a cube. So what do? We square the both the sides, or we can directly put this identity here. Remember, I taught you two ways. Either we take the cube of both and solve it, or I just put the identity directly when I know a plus 1 upon a. So I can know that a cube plus 1 upon a cube is nothing but a plus 1 upon a, the whole thing cube, minus of 3 into a plus 1 upon a.
Yes.
This
So it will
5
be
cube minus 3 into 5,
3
which
into
is
5.
110. Right?
Yes.
Same thing, taking a plus 1 upon a as minus 5. What will I get? I'll again get minus 5, the whole thing cube, minus 3 into minus 5. Yeah,
Oh, yes.
which is again minus 125 plus 15, which is 110, minus 110, right? So our
Yes, sir.
answer is plus minus 110.
110.
Got it?
Okay, sir.
Ishan, down?
Yeah, sir, like you a cube minus b cube is equal to a minus b multiplied by a square plus ab plus b square. I derived that a cube plus b cube is a plus b multiplied a square minus ab plus b square. So I used that formula.
Okay, what did you get? A cube plus b cube is?
Yeah, yesterday you derived a cube.
Yeah, and I
b
remember
cube.
that. So what is a cube plus b cube?
Yeah, a plus b multiplied by a square minus ab plus b square.
Okay. Fine, so you can add this also. Any doubt in this question, anyone? I hope everyone's clear on this. Paki, remember, whenever we take a square root, always write plus minus. Don't forget that.
Okay, sir.
Let's do one more question. If anyone's still not able to figure out, let me know. I need to understand where you all are lagging and where you're having a problem. Find p cubed minus q cubed if p minus q is equal to -8 and pq is equal to -12. Quickly. We need to do, I'll just give you 2 minutes to solve this. I've left all the identities above only so that you can quickly identify what we need to do and which identity we need to use.
So what is the value of p minus q?
What is the value of minus q?
P minus q.
-8
Okay.
and pq is -12. Quickly, just 2 minutes to solve this one. What happened? No one has solved it yet. Come on, I told only 2 minutes for this one. So Ramya, let's solve this. So Ramya,
Yes, sir.
let's solve this.
Yes, sir.
Which identity will we use? Sarah, that's wrong. So Ramya, which identity?
Okay.
Ishan,
So,
yeah?
we'll use a cube minus b cube
Okay, so
identity.
put it in terms of p cube minus q cube. What will we get? Paki, that's correct.
b
Ananya, that's
cube
wrong.
minus q cube
Yeah.
is equal to
So Ramya, your voice is lagging. So Ramya, you're lagging.
so my laptop's giving me a
Ananya,
So the identity is a cube minus b cube is equal to a minus b whole cube plus 3ab multiplied by a minus b,
so
which
we
will
can
be,
replace
yes,
So
so minus 8 cube, what?
So replace the values now. What is P minus Q?
Minus 8 cube plus 3 multiplied by minus 12 multiplied by 8. Oh, minus 8. Okay. So 512 plus 288.
512 or minus 512?
Oh, yeah,
Minus 8
sorry.
cube will be minus 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 will be minus 512.
Yes,
Plus
sorry.
minus minus will be plus, so 2,
288,
which is
which will be minus 2. Okay.
got it. Be careful here,
Yes.
everyone. Minus 8, the whole thing cubed is minus 512. A very common mistake that we all do here. So this is the final, right? Very simple question. I don't know why you were taking so much time. Ishan, ready to go wrong?
Sir,
Wrong for me.
Calculation error?
Yeah.
Sarah?
sir, instead of plus 288, I did minus 289.
How do you do that? You know minus minus is there, Sarah. Now you need all to be, you need to start being very careful of integers. Be careful. Ninth, I'm not going to expect you all to make these silly mistakes of plus minus. Okay, let's do another question. Do this one. We've already done a similar one. Do it quickly. Find x cube minus 1 upon x cube if x minus 1 upon x is equal to 6. Quickly. Ananya, that's correct. Samita correct. Ishan incorrect. Sarah, that's correct. Ishan, check your working. Aryan, let's solve this.
Sir, is my answer correct? I will send it to you.
Yeah, it's correct. Let's solve this.
Okay, sir. So x cube minus 1 upon x cube is equals to x minus 1 upon x, the whole thing cube, plus 3 brackets x minus 1 upon x.
Mhm.
So x cube minus 1 upon x cube is equals to 6 the whole thing cube plus 3 into 6. So x cube minus 1 upon x cube is equals to 216 plus 18, that is equals to 234.
Okay, is this clear, everyone? Easy.
Sir, it should be -3.
Where -3?
Yeah, and I think the formula should be with -3.
Why -3? A cube minus 1 upon a cube this.
Yeah.
Plus, remember this? Remember, I've been telling you this. Take care, the opposite sign comes here. Okay? Okay. Slightly tricky one now. Think. Again, find x cube minus 1 upon x cube if x plus 1 upon x is equal to root of 29. We are given x plus 1 upon x. You all need to think what to do now. You know the identity which has to be used, but there is a problem. Where do I get this from? We are given x plus 1 upon x, not x minus 1 upon x. So what do I do? Let's see who can solve this. Think. You need to apply the identities we learned earlier with squares as well as the cubes and think what to do. Okay, that's a hint for you. 5 minutes to solve this. Ishan, that's correct. Well done. Come on, rest of you, hurry up. You should be able to solve all these questions by now. Last 2 minutes. A lot of blank faces. Baki, go back to your squares, the identity of squares, see which one you can use over there. Aryan, do the squares one. Look at the square identities we had learned. See which one you can apply to get x minus 1 upon x. I already gave you a hint that to use this identity, I need to know x minus 1 upon x, right? How can I find this out? Given this information, think there is a specific identity which we had learned earlier. Come on, you all can't forget your identities which we have done in the previous lessons, the square ones. Last 2 minutes. So Ramya, that's correct, well done. But so Ramya, there has to be a plus minus there again. Okay? Because if you have a square, whenever you take a square root, it's always a plus minus. Rest of you, hurry up. Two of you have got it already. Rest of you, I'm sure you can figure it out. Ananya, that's correct. Well done. Ananya, again, plus minus. What happened to plus minus? Don't forget plus minus whenever we have a root, okay? Baki, let's solve this. Baki,
Yes, sir.
tell me, what do we do?
X plus 1 upon x.
Yeah,
Will we use that identity?
x plus 1 upon x
Okay.
and what after
Is
this?
sorry, x plus 1 upon x square is equal to x square plus 1 upon x square plus 2.
So how will we get x
X
minus
square.
1 up? How will we get x minus 1 upon x with that? If I do this as x squared plus 1 upon x squared plus 2, how do I get x minus 1 upon x from this? No, that's incorrect. Which identity did we learn which linked x plus 1 upon x and x minus 1 upon x? Ananya, tell me the identity.
X square plus 1 upon x square minus x minus 1 upon x square is equal to 4.
Kaki, do you remember this?
Yeah.
Then how can you forget this? Remember we had another identity which was similar to this one, which was a plus b the whole thing squared minus of a minus b the whole thing squared is equal to 4.
Yes.
And then we did the a plus x, a plus 1 upon e, same formula we had done earlier. So you see that there is a direct relationship between plus and minus here. Continue
Yeah.
solving this now.
Then it would be 29
No,
minus
not 29. Root of 29 the whole thing square.
Yeah, sorry.
Minus 4 is equal to x minus 1 upon x, the whole thing square. Right? So x minus 1 upon x is equal to what's 29 square? Root of 29 square is 29. 29 minus 5 is
29,
25.
25. Yeah,
So x minus 1 upon x will be plus minus 5.
5.
Root on both the sides. Noted?
Yes.
You
Yeah.
cannot forget the identities that we have learned earlier. All of you all. Okay. Many of you have forgotten this. Don't do that. Okay. Now take x minus 1 upon x as plus 5. Solve this quickly. Okay.
Yeah.
What identity do we use? Okay. What happened?
We will use x cube plus 1 upon x cube is equal to x plus 1 upon x cube minus 3
Minus.
into x plus
No,
1 upon
plus
x.
3. Whenever there is a minus here, this becomes a plus.
Oh yeah, plus, yeah.
Don't forget this. If there is a minus here, then there is a plus here. If there's a plus here, there is a minus here. Okay.
Okay.
So this will be x cube minus 1 upon x cube is x minus 1 upon x, the whole thing cube,
Yeah.
plus 3 into x minus 1 upon x.
Yes.
So x minus cube will be 125 plus 3
Plus-
into 5, 15.
Yeah.
Will be 140. And same way we can solve it. Minus 5 and you get minus 140. So our answer is
Minus 140.
plus 1 minus 140.
Yeah.
Okay. Any doubt anyone in this question? Any doubts anyone? Clear now? So these earlier identities which we have learned, don't forget them. They will come into play everywhere. Let's quickly recap these identities also. Ishan, a minus b the whole thing square.
Yeah, it's a square plus a square minus 2ab plus b square.
Sarah, a plus b the whole thing square.
A square plus 2ab plus b square.
Paki, a plus b the whole thing square plus a minus b the whole thing square. Paki,
Yeah. 2 into a square plus b square.
okay. A plus b the whole thing square minus of a minus b the whole thing square. Aryan,
Sir, 4ab.
for ab. A plus 1 upon a the whole thing square. Ananya,
X square, sorry, a square plus 1 upon a square plus 2.
right? A square plus 1 upon a square. Samita,
A square plus 1 upon a square minus 2.
no.
No, sorry. A plus 1 upon a the whole thing square plus 2.
No,
Minus 2.
minus 2. Right? Don't forget this. A minus 1 upon a, the whole thing squared. So Ramya, are you there? Rajvi, are you there? Ishan,
Yes, sir. It is a square plus 1 upon a square minus 2.
Okay. A squared plus 1 upon a squared can also be written as. So Ramya, is your mic working now? Is the computer fine? No, I think she's still lagging. Aryan,
Yes, sir. A square, sorry, a plus 1 the whole thing square plus 2.
no, that we've already done earlier. A plus and plus, that will be wrong.
A minus 1 upon a the whole thing square plus 2.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, sir.
A plus 1 upon a the whole thing squared plus a minus 1 upon a the whole thing squared. Sarah,
Yes, sir. It will be 2 multiplied by a square plus 1 upon a square.
right? And a plus 1 upon a the whole thing squared minus of a minus 1 upon a the whole thing squared. Tamita,
4.
4. Right? So these are all the basic identities which we learned. All of them. Right? So all these identities 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 of them. You have to mark these up. Okay. All of them you have to mug it up and remember them because you will be using one and the other in solving. We have still not done very difficult questions. So there are a few questions in which, like what we did earlier, the previous question, 2 identities are being used to solve that. We have to start relating, right? Any doubts, anyone, in what we've covered today? All clear? Okay, that's it for today. We'll continue tomorrow. You can log in for science now. Bye, everyone.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
Bye.